What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here from Darium's Competitive Pokemon. I'm going to play a game on PTCGO with Buzzwole Lycanroc. Surprise, surprise. This deck rocks, and I think it just stays good in Ultra Prism. So I don't mind showing this deck off just because I think this deck remains a force to be reckoned with. Even with all the new cards coming out in Ultra Prism, there's no deck in my mind that makes Buzzwole Lycanroc unplayable. Zoroark Lycanroc, on the other hand, and Golisopod Lycanroc, on the other hand, I think, Golisopod Zoroark, excuse me, Golisopod Zoroark and Zoroark Lycanroc, I think they both get worse with the release of Ultra Prism because they don't have the same one-hit KO options that Buzzwole Lycanroc has. So, you know, these metal Pokemon, Duskmane Necrozma, Metagross GX, all these big metal type Pokemon are going to be much more difficult for a Zoroark deck to knock out. So, I had kind of the horrible situation starting this game here, and now this hand is bad. I mean, this is trash. Looks like I'm playing against a Garbodor deck to boot, but you know, we'll see how things go. I've got some Pokemon in here that can help me with this matchup. This looks like it's going to be Espeon Garbodor. I do not want to see an Espeon Garbodor deck. This is not good news for me at all. But we'll see what we can do. I'm probably going to try and stay away from Buzzwoles here, just because they are really weak to what my opponent's got going on. They got a turn 1 energy evolution, so that's cool for them to turn, you know, with the turn 1 Bridget. That's pretty much an ideal start for an Espeon deck. What more can I do? So this is not good by any means. If they get a turn 2, you know, Garbotoxin, that's not good at all. But let's see. I don't want to go for Buzzwole. I don't want to go for Rockruff. And my Zygarde is prized. So this is just all bad. This is just not good at all. I think I do have to go for Rockruff. But then if my opponent Divide GXs, that's going to feel really silly. I think I have to go for Buzzwole. I prized my boy. That is just sad. I'm gonna have to Ultra Ball away 2 fightings here too. I don't want to do that, and I'm just gonna have to get a Lele and end. This is like really ugly stuff. But you do what you got to do to get the game going. I mean, hopefully, let's see. I could. Nope, we got to end. Definitely got to end. I can't. I mean, I could Guzma up at the EV and knock it out, but this is bad. So hopefully we get a Float Stone or something. We did get a Float Stone and a Choice Band. So we're going to be putting some pressure on my opponent here. That's pretty good. And hopefully this just buffs out. I mean, I got nothing good going on my side of the field. This is a horrible matchup. I don't know. When did Espeon Garb become a thing again? But oh well. We'll do what we can. Fortunately, my deck doesn't rely on abilities that much. I only got 1 item in the discard pile, so if they do ability lock me, you know, that is what it is. If they get a DC and a Choice Band, they're knocking out my Buzzwole. That's really bad, but oh well, you know. I don't really know what else I can do other than just hitting them with Buzzwole. I much rather would have preferred that to be my Zygarde. That's why he's here, is for Pokemon that are, you know, Psychic type for the Zygarde EX. That's why his one job is to be here when I need him for Psychic type Pokemon. But looks like my opponent's just going to go ahead and lock up that turn 2 ability lock with the Garbotoxin. That's fine. Abilities, who needs them? You know, not me. I got a Buzzwole back. I could have benched that Buzzwole last turn, but whoo-wee, my opponent got that turn. Oh, let's see. They're going to Confusion. I thought they got the DCE. I was going to say, man, am I getting knocked out? That is ugly. Let's see. I could Parallel City my opponent. That really is probably not going to help too much right now. I could, let's see. I could Guzma something up and Jet Punch. That seems a much more reasonable strategy for me. I could Brooklet Hill, but I don't know exactly what off Brooklet Hill will even be good at all. Probably just going to get myself a Rockruff and hope that works out. Let's Guzma. I don't want let's see. I'll bring up the Trubbish maybe. There's no other Pokemon worth bringing up other than that Trubbish. I could bring up the Garbodor and corner it. I kind of like that. My opponent would have to Guzma out of it. If they don't have Guzma, then like I get to stick them for a couple turns. So let's try to bring up that Garbodor. Sure. And, you know, what do I got to lose at this point? Not much. So we'll see if we can corner this Garbodor and get it stuck. If my opponent doesn't have Guzma in hand, then, you know, I'm golden. But if they do have Guzma, they're going to play it very quickly and let me know that I messed up. They do have Guzma, so that's good. That's fine. I got another energy on my Rockruff now, so if I can get a Lycanroc, then Lycanroc's going to be able to Dangerous Rogue. I have not played a lot of item cards yet, so Lycanroc's going to be super good if I can get it into play. That was a rough, you know, kind of go for me, though, just not having the Zygarde, not having a supporter here. This is all very bad. I'm trying to thin my deck with that Brooklet Hill right now. Buzzwole up here in the active position seems bad, but I haven't played very many items. I've played 3 at this point, so I'm like cool on that. I don't know what, you know, would be good to remove anything with Parallel City. I could remove some stuff on my own side with Parallel City. Could just go in and Jet Punch again. Probably is going to be what I end up doing. I don't know that playing Parallel yet is the best thing to do. So I'm just going to Jet Punch, and we're going to hit into this other Espeon. All right, so 50, and we need to top deck like a Strong Energy or a Float Stone. We need a supporter. Let's be real. Like, we definitely need a supporter, and we need to get this Lycanroc into play so that I can get this Buzzwole out of here, because he is just getting eaten alive, and it's ugly. So my opponent is not going to end me. And go figure, they had a hand with multiple Guzma in it when I tried to stall that Garbodor. That's fine, though. I don't really mind. I mean, I got another energy on my Rockruff now. I wonder if they'll divide GX. No, they're just going to Psychic, knock out that Buzzwole wholesale. So that's great. Cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. This is like horrible for me now. Need to promote the Rockruff. We just got to hope we top deck a supporter. There's nothing else to it. So got a Guzma. That is not good. I don't know. Maybe my opponent does not have... I'm going to try and stall the Garbodor again. That's like what we're going to try and do. There's nothing better that I could do other than trying to stall this thing. With corner, I will thin my deck one more time. I'm going to grab another Rockruff. My opponent's down to 2 prizes. I can't really think of any other play that would be better for me right now, other than to just try and buy a couple more turns while I dead draw into Oblivion. If they have Guzma again, though, it's... Nope, they don't. So we're just gonna wait and see. I think I want to save my own Field Blower for a turn. Let's see. I could parallel them now. That could be okay. But I think like Lycanroc, that's pretty good. I could remove their Float Stones. Like that's pretty good. I think I want to wait though on playing these cards. Let's just go ahead, put an energy. I think I want to save the energy too, just in case, you know. I mean, I could get start to build up energy. I'm probably gonna have to top deck a supporter here eventually though. So let's see. Probably here. And then let's just corner again, and hopefully my opponent sticks. I want to save my Field Blower, because like, what if I get a Sycamore, and then I'm just going to go in and Field Blower my opponent and go from there. My opponent's not playing any supporter cards, so they probably only have N in their hand. They have no room to be able to Lele for a Guzma or something like that. They got 19 cards left in deck, 2 Guzma in the discard pile, so they are just going to be stuck here. And I did get the Sycamore, so this is great. I think I am going to get rid of... Let's see here. I don't want to get rid of their own ability garb, because like I think I like them. No, I do want to, so that way I can like bring up an Espeon or something like that. So let's go ahead and Field Blower their own ability garb and a Choice Band on that Espeon. Let's just do that. Done. And then I'm going to Parallel City them, I believe, as well, and just limit their options. Done. Let's go ahead, parallel them, see what they remove. Probably a Garbodor in the Lele. Nope, they're going to remove the damaged Espeon and the Lele. Okay, that's fine. And then let's just Sycamore. I'm cool with that because now I have an option. 150, that's enough to knock out that Espeon. That is insane. All right, so let's Bloodthirsty Eyes, bring up their Espeon. I got them. They don't have any more Espeons now, so that's like really good for me. And then I can max Elixir, see if I hit. Yep, so we could put that on a Buzzwole or something. Like, that's good. Then how many items do I have in the discard pile? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So not enough for my opponent to knock me out with Garbodor. And we're going to go down to 4 prizes. So let's see if we can pull out the old banana in the tailpipe maneuver. Can we yank this game out of the gutter? Probably not, but we've got some ends. If I get a strong energy, you know, maybe we can make some miracles happen here. I don't know. I was able to remove both of those Espeons from play this turn. My opponent, they can't knock out my Lele. Oh, they can knock out my Buzzwole. Okay. So, that just is what it is. The Buzzwole ended up, you know, getting there. They got Psychic. So, anyways, that was close. I mean, I made that a little closer than I ought to have, considering that I prized my Zygarde, and the Zygarde was really going to be my only hope there in that matchup. So, I'm not disappointed. I had to remove the ability lock to allow them to go use the Lele. I had to remove the ability lock in order to, you know, Bloodthirsty Eyes, bring up the Espeon, and just be able to have the best chance of winning that game. I had to just hope that they didn't have the Lele. So, anyways, cool game. Thank you all for watching. If you want to check me out on Twitter, go ahead at enjoyfriend, ENJOI friend. That's where I'm going to be trying to do the most communicating with fans and things like that, and just as far as reporting on Pokemon news, how I'm doing in tournaments, and all of that. That's the best place to check that out. I'm going to show off the deck list real quick too. Why am I going to trade? Probably because I'm talking and have no idea what I'm doing. Let's go ahead to deck manager. Yep, deck manager. And then we want to look at Buzzwole, Lycanroc. This is my list. Same old list. Even going forward into Ultra Prism, I don't think this deck really changes a whole lot. You have Octillery, so you don't need to play Cynthia because N is just better than Cynthia. Early on, I don't really think that there's a whole lot of cards you would play in this deck from the new set. So anyways, thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, check me out on Twitter if you want to enjoy friend. Thanks for watching. Peace.